All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Inscryption. It's been a hot minute since we've played this game. In fact, gosh, it's been, I don't know, several months since we've touched this game whatsoever. I do want to eventually complete and beat all of the challenges on Kaycee's mod at some point on this channel. And every once in a while, when I have a morning, I like to play this in the morning over some coffee and kind of have a more relaxing stream and start to the day. So welcome everybody to Inscryption Kaycee's mod. Just to remind everybody of kind of where we left off last time, I think we've only actually won a few runs here. Let's see, 6. We've won 6 runs. So that's not a ton of unlocks. We only have 9 cards unlocked. I mean, we have 5 more cards left. And challenges, we have most of them. We have 3 left. So, honestly, we probably only need to win, like, 3 or 4 more challenges here. But I'm just going to hop right into it. We've got 3 starter decks left to do. But, yeah, I mean, we haven't touched this in a while, so it's going to take a minute to refresh. But that's essentially all you need to know, is that every run's going to be different. If you have not played this game before, this is obviously a tabletop card game, all offline. We've already beaten the story mode. If you want to see that, all 3 acts are on the channel already. You can go back and watch that. This is the modded version where we have extra cards and different rules, and it gets a lot more difficult, and you're essentially just playing in the Act 1 world, just trying to beat Leshy with some mods, as you would call it, but it's not technically mods as part of the lore. There we go. I had to notify the Discord crew that we're live. All right. I'm just going to get right into it. I don't know what starting deck I want to use. Honestly, I think I'm just going to start with the basic one since we haven't played in a hot minute. And then we'll pick our challenges here. We could do the 1 life just to kind of get right into it before we do anything crazy. I'm sure we're going to need like a warm-up, so that'll kind of speed it up a bit in a sense, so we don't have to get too involved before we lose and still have a nice warm-up. I don't want to make it too insanely hard. I think we'll do no reroll. How many points? I still need a lot more points. Boss battles or totem battles, and need 20 points. I'll do more and stronger creatures and no fish hook. Sure, we'll start with that. Why not? Man, I haven't played this game in a hot minute. Let's also not forget, you can change the music in this mode too. And as far as I know, these don't actually come off. Unless there's some magical thing that I haven't discovered yet. I think they're just interactable. I don't think you can actually free them up, unfortunately. Hope everybody's doing well, though, on this fine... What's today? Wednesday morning. I am going to probably stream 3 times this week. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. Just because of how my schedule is, I happen to be free. And then that's going to be it, guys, until my wedding. Because my wedding is not this upcoming Monday, but the one after that. So that's probably going to be it for me, because I'm going to be working the rest of the days up until I start my vacation, and then it's all wedding stuff that weekend. So you got 3 streams for me this week, back-to-back-to-back days, and then that's going to be it. So try to tune in when you can. And then, what do we want to do here? It's usually a good idea to try and get a totem of one type of species, and then go from there. With the starter deck, probably Reptile or Wolf would be ideal, and of course, I have neither one of those as options, so I think I'm just going to take a Mole, and then I'll take this Tentacle thing, sure. I'll just take random ones, for the most part. It also stinks that they give you the backpack to start off, but since we're not taking the fish hook, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just take this guy, I suppose. Gonna need a refresher on some of this stuff, it's been so long. That should do 2, yeah. This one is one of the... I think there's 3 of these, and 2 of them I have figured out what they do. The third one I'm still not 100% sure. But essentially, this one seems to mimic... the damage seems to mimic how many cards you have in your hand. So if you have 3 cards in your hand, it'll do 3 damage. Right now it does 2 because I just drew. If I were to play this squirrel right here, it would go down to 1, and so on and so forth. Only 1 health, though. The other one mimics what's across from it. So if there's nothing across from it, it does nothing. If that elk fawn was across from it, it would do 1. And if the elk was across from it, it would do 2. So it mimics what's directly in front of it. And then the third one is the one I can't figure out, the one with the bell. I thought it had something to do with the amount of turns that were taken or something like that, but I haven't confirmed anything. I also haven't played in a while, so we'll have to see. But I know we're kind of like more consistent on Dead by Daylight, and that's kind of our main game that we always play. And then we've been doing our mini-series on The Quarry, and now Until Dawn, and I promise we will finish Until Dawn this week. I promise. One of these 3 streams, either tonight or tomorrow night, most likely will be Until Dawn, and we will finish that, and then the other ones will be on the Halloween event for DBD. So I promise we're going to get back to those, but I wanted to take some time to fit this one in because it's been way too long, and I took it off the schedule for a while because it was too much back and forth, and there was always a new DBD event. Then we had The Quarry, and then we did Until Dawn right after because of Halloween. And I still would like to fit one other game series on there, but it's going to be probably in November, so it is what it is. But the good news is that we have lots of games on the schedule, and we will be branching out a little bit more. Obviously, you know, DBD takes a lot of time and a lot of hours, and there's so many different events and new chapters. There's always going to be something to cover, which is something that's really nice with that, and is part of the reason that it's the main thing I play. But I like to take time to come back to games like Inscryption. If you don't know, this was the very first game that I streamed on my channel, and so it has a special place in my heart on the channel. And I also just really enjoy it. It has really good replayability, so... We also haven't finished the Kaycee's mod on stream. I have all the challenges unlocked on my other account, but I haven't actually beaten it on the final challenge. I'm about to lose this round. But yeah, so... That's basically the... What's the word I'm looking for? The, sentiment there. But if you guys have any suggestions, that sucks, I misplayed that. If you guys have any suggestions on games you would like me to play, specifically, I mean, any suggestions are welcome, but specifically scary games. While we're in spooky season right now, again, Until Dawn will probably be the last scary game that I finish while we're actually in the month of October. But once my wedding passes in November, I want to still play some scary games. And then December, we'll probably be busy with the winter event in DBD. But, you know, technically Inscryption is a horror game, so, you know, it fits. It's not completely out of context. And I did lose that first one there, but it's all good. We're kind of just throwing cards down and getting the hang of this again, getting a feel for it. I want to just start off with a totem right away if we have the option. I'm going to try and go for a reptile thing since we were offered one in the beginning. Beautiful, we got the head already. So next time we're guaranteed to have a totem. Because you're always offered at least one bottom. Typically you're offered 2 bottoms and 1 head. Or sometimes it's 2 heads and 1 bottom, but I don't think you're ever offered 3 heads. I think you always get a choice. Or 3 bottoms for that matter, unless you already have all 5 heads. And I'm going to put my cat across from the mole for now. And then try and keep it so the bullfrog is always across from something else so that the mole doesn't move and I have a safe spot for my cat. I'm going to put the bullfrog here because that elk fawn's going to come down, attack, and then move over right in front of it. And that way I can kill it before it spawns over, but never mind because I'm a dummy and it's underwater, you know, so that's nice. It was a good plan until I totally forgot about it. But that's fine. I'll draw a squirrel and put this mud turtle down. My mole's going to move over, but the sparrow is going to hit the air, so my cat will still be safe. That's actually really unfortunate that we have an unkillable elk, essentially. I'm going to put this squirrel down just to block, I think. Because if I draw one blood sacrifice card, I can still play it since I have my cat on the board. But I think it was important to block for that turn. He says he's going to surrender. Typically, I always recommend never accepting a surrender from Leshy. However, in Kaycee's mod, it's a bit of a different story. I think it can be beneficial for the sake of time constraint and speed to accept his surrender from time to time. But since it's early, I'm going to just try and get a little bit of overkill damage. The reason I don't recommend accepting his surrender is that we wouldn't have gotten those 3 bones at the end that we got for our overkill damage. Anything you do over the 6 that you need to win, because the 5th one, actually, you only need 5. But yeah, anything over that, you get teeth for. I called them bones earlier, excuse me. All the teeth you get for the overkill damage can be taken to the trader for pelts, which can then be traded with the trapper for better cards. So it's beneficial. I mean, it's not absolutely imperative, but sometimes it's mandatory that you make a stop there and you don't always get to choose. And if you don't have anything, the trader will give you a random card, and sometimes that throws you off. So it's better to have the choice. And while I also don't recommend hanging on to While I also don't recommend hanging on to pelts for that long, because they can clog up your inventory and ruin a draw for you. They're not terribly bad, because as long as you're not playing against air, you can still use them to block. So it's all about wagering what cards are more beneficial to you, and having a nice balance in your deck. And I'm just going to try and get this wolf down now, because I know this other elk's going to come down. There's nothing I could have done about my cat, so it's also good that we put it down when we did. And I'm just going to let that elk fawn transform, unfortunately. Simply because I don't want to burn a card. I can eat the next hit from the bullfrog and chip away, and then next turn when he moves over, my wolf will kill it, so that'll be good. We also have one more turn to try and get overkill damage, and we'll have at least 3 going over. And I could blow this squirrel to put that down, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we just take the 3. Now we have 6, and move on. And let's go over here and get the rest of our totem. You want to try to look down the line and see what's most beneficial to you, because sometimes once you choose a direction, that's it, and there's no other choice. So I mean, you get the occasional choice once you pick a path, like left or right, but if I wanted to go to the campfire on the left there, I would have had to choose the left path last move, and now I don't have that choice. So you want to look towards the end and see what you have. Sometimes you'll have 2 of something in a row, and if you don't have enough cards to sacrifice or anything like that, it can kind of spoil your deck and your building. It's all about setting yourself up, managing your resources, creating a balance. I'll just put this here to chip away 1 turn, because I don't want it to die right away. And I'll put this wolf down here. It can survive the attack from the elk, but also chip away at it. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It'll die. But it'll chip away at it at least. And I can afford this. I'll be dead on the next one, but we're also going to lose the cat, so now's the time, I think, to draw the squirrel. Now here, this is a surrender that would probably be decent to take. I think what I'm going to do here is put down the adder. We're going to get a copy of an ant, and then I can use that to put down for free. And then this way my stoat's going to kill off that elk, and then we'll slowly start building back on the scale. And I don't foresee him playing any more cards. Typically, once he plays a surrender and offers it, that's it, and there's nothing else to be done. I also probably should have switched out that switched out that stoat for another ant, because then they both do 2 instead of 1. But in this case, it worked out, because now, by waiting 1 more turn, I can do more overkill damage. If I had done it last turn, I would have won by 1, I believe. So, or actually, I think we would have won by exact. So it's better to do it now. And I could probably even switch out this mud turtle, because he has leader on there. Question is, where do I want to put him? I guess it don't matter too much. We do have to get rid of 2 cards to play it, though. Is that worth it, though? Because both of the worker ants, if I just put down the 1 worker ant, that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I put down the mud turtle here, where the adder is, then that's going to be 2. And then the ant on the other bullfrog, that's going to be 2, 4, 6, plus 2 for each. Yeah, that's going to be 8. That'll be more. So let me get rid of the stoat and the adder, put that guy there, and then put down the other ant here. Now each worker ant is going to do 3. And now we've done more damage. And that's 5. There is a strategy to that, to kind of just buy as many pelts as you can and turn it in for like 3 or 4 rare cards. Though I'm pretty sure the most you can take in 1 visit is 3. So anything after that you get stuck with, essentially. So you don't want to have too many in there. I also chose to go to the left of the path as opposed to the right, because the right will give you a choice between the cost of a card and then give you a random card within that cost. The left, you're choosing which class or species of card that you want to pick from. And while you're not guaranteed to get the one that you're going for, which I'm going for reptiles right now, as seen in the upper left-hand corner of the card, I have 4 now out of my 7 cards. But in this case, we got lucky and we did get the chance. It's more beneficial when you have the reroll option on, which I have turned off just for simplicity and to kind of warm up. But that does increase your odds. Now we have the choice of adding 1 power to, or 1 attack damage to a card. It would be kind of redundant to add it on the adder. While it would do 2 damage to the board as opposed to 1, any creature it automatically insta-kills with Touch of Death sigil, so that's kind of pointless. The bullfrogs we might have a chance to mix together and make it a 2/4, so I'm not worried about buffing that. We could make the cat damage, but I don't know if we'll have that long term. I think my best choice here is Mud Turtle. Since it's in the class, it does stack, and it's got 2 sigils. It's my best card at this point, so I'm not going to push my luck on that. Typically, if it's something where I'm like, I don't really have any synergies going, we can also go double Fire Pit. Maybe we get HP now. Nope, more damage, but that's fine. We'll throw it on the Mud Turtle again. If at all possible, like, I could also use this as a strategy to attempt to get rid of my wolf and add more synergy. That way I can keep my cards relative to my totem and make my deck more consistent. And I could try and throw the wolf up there to buff it and just keep risking it. But you only get to risk it a max of 1 time for 2 total buffs. So if I don't get it on the first one, then that's it, and now I'm stuck with the card still. But it's not one I would be upset about losing, because then my deck synergy becomes stronger. I'm only going to do it once, though. In the normal game, in the story mode, you can risk it up to 3 times for 4 total buffs. But in Kaycee's mod, unfortunately, you can only do it twice, which is kind of a shame. That's one change from story mode Act 1 to Kaycee's mod that I don't particularly like, though I get why it's in place, because it'd probably be kind of OP with the ringworm strategy, because it's much, much easier to pull a ringworm in this mod, so especially considering there's a starter deck, so that would be kind of a broken strategy. So I get why it's not in there, but you know, still kind of annoying. We also did get lucky that the bullfrog spawned. This could be a bullfrog or a strange frog, and as far as I know, it's 50-50. I'm not sure if anybody knows the percentage on that. Actually, let me know. I'm not sure, but it's from what I've seen playing, it seems to me like it's a 50-50. So I don't know. And I guess I'm just going to put down my bullfrog. Would have been nice if we drew cat, because we have a safe spot over here with leaping trap. We could have placed it down, and this round would have become a lot easier. I'm just going to put this down and start chipping away at one of these bullfrogs. Whenever you have an even matchup like this, where your opponent's card stats are the same as your stats, as long as you play your card first and attacks, you know, you end your turn with it attacking the other card, then your card will be the one to survive. But if you place it down, like, say, here, to attack the board, then their card of matching stats comes down and attacks you first, then you're going to lose the card, and then you're still going to have to kill that. So while you are trading that for early damage to the board, just keep in mind you're going to lose that card and still have to compete with the other. So most of the time I prefer to just place it down, get the first hit, get the first blood, and then you're good, and then you can chip away at the board after the fact. Because you don't want to get too behind, especially early in the game like this, when you don't have a lot of cards in your set, because that can cause problems later where you're short-stacked. The good news is we don't have to worry about that rabbit. That vicious rabbit. I didn't know what it was. I just seen there was a card there, and I was going to say we don't have to worry about that coming down to attack, until I realized it was a rabbit. Watch out for rabbits, everybody. They are lethal creatures. But yes. We don't have to worry about anything coming down yet, though we're about to lose our bullfrog when we kill that trap. Good news is we can now play our mud turtle, and I'm going to play it right here across from the bullfrog, because it will not die when it kills the frog, unlike across from the strange frog would do. It's going to insta-kill that bullfrog as well. Then we're going to start doing 4 damage to the board. The other nice thing is you can put a squirrel next to anything with leader. Oh, I lost. How'd I lose? Oh, did I take 1 damage to the board? Oh, I guess I was screwed either way. But yeah, the nice thing is you can put like a squirrel next to any card that has the leader sigil, and you can have the squirrel, or even a pelt or something, like attack the traps and get rid of them and get a pelt in their place for round 2 of that boss battle with the trader and pretty much get an easy win. But unfortunately in that case we lost before we could get to that point. Let's see. We could go Rattler and Adder, go Reptile route again, or we could go Bloodhound Wolf Cub and go Wolf route. Or we could take a cat, go 50-50, or a mole. I think I'm definitely going to take the Wolf Cub, and I'm not really a fan of Guardian, or Bloodhound for that matter. But I think for cause of synergy, we will take that. And we don't even get a totem on this one yet. What do I have that I can flip over? We could put anti-air on Bloodhound, I guess. Let's do that. And then already, almost all of our cards synergize. I'm putting it on Bloodhound since it has the most health, and also since it has Guardian, it'll be more likely to take hits. And now it can block anything. If we face like an Adder or something, it's not going to really make a difference, but we could always buff the health later. And then, again, Touch of Death will still counter it, but at least for now, it makes sense. Just playing a lot of rabbits for some reason. And I'm just gonna go Bloodhound, I think, because it'll be enough to kill that wild bull still. There's no need to, quote-unquote, waste our wolf. Stoat being a worthy sacrifice. He's conceding here. I think, given the circumstance that we only have one life, maybe it is better to just take the concessions and speed this up a bit. I don't typically like to take them too early, like into the first round, but we do have a lot to get through here, so maybe it's better that we do. I was also hoping I was getting something with the sigil so I could not get rid of a wolf, but unfortunately we have to get rid of our wolf cub now. And I guess I'm just going to put it on a regular wolf, because my Stoat isn't, doing a whole lot for me. There's going to be a totem battle, so we have to pay attention to what our opponent is playing down. They have anti-air, so this is essentially meaningless for us. We don't have anything that attacks the board directly via the air, so we really don't have anything to worry about. And while we have that rabbit down, I'll save a turn. That way, I can go ahead and put down this Bloodhound right here and just kill that wild bull outright before it can do any damage. Unfortunately, that boulder and rabbit are going to be at a stalemate for the rest of this match, so we are down one playable space. But it's not too large of a deal. They also didn't play anything, so we basically get a second turn immediately. And I'm just going to put my wolf down. This should be a nice, quick, easy round. And I'll take a wolf card. Hey, we got a coyote. That's the other reason the wolf class is my favorite, is because there's really a nice mix between sigils, no sigils, and we got the wolf head, first choice, awesome. And honestly, a nice like 50-50 blend of bones, cost of bones, and cost of blood. You have the coyotes, you have the alpha wolf that cost bones, then you have the wolf cubs that are relatively cheap, you have the wolves for 2 blood, then you have the dire wolves and the dire wolf cubs that spawn bones to support your bone wolf cards. So I just really think that the wolf class has a very nice balanced blend of breakfast. We'll just put this guy down because he's going to evolve. If you have the choice, I would recommend doing this one while you have the time this early in a match. It's now an elder wolf. It's going to clean house here. I don't even think we need to bother with anything. We're not going to do any damage to the board this turn anyway. Unless you had a dire wolf that was going to attack twice or something, but we don't. We wouldn't have been able to put one down anyways. I'm just going to take the cockroach here, I think. Nah, I'm going to take beehive, actually. Since we have a coyote, we're going to need those bones for the coyote, and also the beehive will give me bees, which I can use for free to sacrifice to get more of my expensive wolf cards down. So I think that's a good idea. We could also buff it up to 4 health so we get more hits and more bees from it, but I think, more importantly, I'm just going to give my wolf more health, because sometimes you wait 2 turns to put it down, and then it gets 1 shot, and then it gets killed again. And something like this where I have 2 wolves wouldn't be an awful idea to try and risk it. But, I mean, because if you lose it, at least you have another one. I could even try and do this to the stoat and maybe lose it. I'm going to try and get the coyote more health. And honestly, I think I'm going to risk it just because I have such good cards in the rest of my deck. But unfortunately, we did lose it. So we lost that there. I don't know if that's a 50-50, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I know in the regular story mode, the more that you risk it per 1 consistent visit without leaving. So you go to the bonfire, you buff something, then you risk it, you buff it again, and it lives. Then you risk it one more time, and you buff it, and it lives. And you risk it one more time, and you buff it, and every time you do that without leaving, your chances of losing the card increase each time. But I mean, with only being able to do it once in Kaycee's mod, I don't know what your odds are. I would assume it's the same as the first time you would go to do it in the story mode, though I feel personally, from experience and the amount of cards I've lost in Kaycee's mod from doing that, that it is a higher chance than the first one in the base game. At least from what I can tell. And I think this is a good time to play the beehive, because that'll slowly start to fuel my costs of putting down cards. And I can also put a bee over to this leaping trap and try and get it out of the way. And that way, I can free this space here to attack the board freely, and also get a pelt for the second part. But it's also going to allow me to have a space to attack the board without having to sacrifice something valuable to me. And I think now would be the time to put down the Bloodhound. And I could put the Bloodhound in the empty space. And then the Bloodhound can steal 2 hits. It can take 2 hits without dying and also kill one of these frogs. So I think that's what I'll do. And I don't want to waste my other bee yet. I think I'm going to put down a pelt to block. Actually, I don't even think I need to do that. Well, no, I do. Let me see. I'll put this guy here. He should do 2 damage to the board, and then we can't take anything, so I still need to block one of these. And I don't want to waste my bee yet, because I want to use my bee when this strange frog is 1 from death. That way we can kill it and the trap after it without losing anything too valuable. So I'm just going to use this wolf pelt we got to block right here on the bullfrog, because I don't want to put it on this space, because then we can't do anything to kill that strange frog. So I'm going to leave it sitting there for now, and I'm going to put this on the bullfrog, which will move out of the way, but the strange frog should follow. And this way we don't die. We're just going to even out again. But then when the strange frog moves over, or the bullfrog moves over, that is, we will kill the bullfrog, also not lose our Bloodhound, and then now I can't take any damage to the board because I'm not doing anything in return. So now I'm going to have to play the bee. I was hoping we could get a little bit closer. I don't want to draw from my deck because I'm pretty sure all I have are wolves left, and I won't be able to play it. Well, I guess I could play it, but I won't be able to prevent the other damage to the board. So I'm going to get my stoat out here. We will win the takeaway from the 1 frog. And then I'm going to put the bee here just to absorb that hit. And we will do 1 damage here. Then that Wolf Pelt and Rabbit are in a stalemate, so that's no good. We'll kill the other strange frog, though, and my Stoat will kill the first one, so that's good. Now I'm at the point where I can draw and see what this is, even though I know it's a wolf. And then all that's left to do is draw some squirrels and save up for that so we can play it. The good news is we should keep that wolf. Oh, I just lost. Because that bullfrog just came down. I didn't even think about that. To be fair, I couldn't have done anything about that anyway. Because I couldn't have played. Because you can't sacrifice a pelt. Once again, this game is difficult. I'm also making it harder with the one life thing. I should probably change that. Maybe we try a different build, too. I think I'm going to go the Mantis God route. More and harder opponents, which is, I always double up on that with the Mantis God build. Boss cards award regular cards instead of rares. That's cool. That doesn't affect us that much. 1 damage on my side of the scales, sure. And Trapper's Pelts cost more, sure. We'll go with that. The idea is just to buff up Mantis God as much as possible by going to as many fire pits as possible and getting it to eat a worm so we can just auto double buff it whenever we go and just shred through all the opponents coming down the line. Have it be unstoppable. We could even put bees within on it so that we can just keep throwing down bees in the opposing lanes and stuff. Or we could even give it double strike, which would make it attack 5 times. That would be pretty sweet, to be honest. Or even evolve and be a sprinter. I don't like that so much, though, for a card that attacks 3 lanes. I think I'm going to take Direwolf, and then what can I take to support? I'm thinking just a Beehive, honestly. Just something that would keep blocking lanes. Block the lanes, keep everything funneled into the Mantis God. Keep him shredding through things. Bifurcated Strike. Honestly, I want to take that, but then I risk not getting the reptile head next time. Oh wait, I'm dumb. It's an insect. What am I talking about? Yeah, take that, because then it'll attack 6 times. If we can enchant it with the Direwolf's double strike, and then have a bifurcated strike from our totem, and then have a trifurcated strike from the base card, it will attack each lane twice. Well, 3 lanes twice, anyway, per turn, which is insane. Outrageous. I'm going to throw down the Mantis God right here. I don't want to put it in the other lane, because once it attacks a porcupine, it'll die because of sharp quills. This is really my only attacking card at all, besides any bees that I get, so it's imperative I try and keep this alive for as long as possible. And I'm going to put the Beehive right here, because it'll get 2 bees from the porcupine. That coyote's dead, and then 2 more hits to the board, but now it's going to die. The first couple rounds with this build are the hardest. One of these is a ringworm, and the other one, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the other one is. But I'm going to put this here. I think we may end up being in a stalemate. I might have to use my fishhook. But that'd be fine. The hardest part about this build is establishing something. And then once... Oh, it's the Direwolf, yeah. Which, I mean, I could put down, but I just need to hold the line here. I'm just going to even it up with that Sparrow. That way we're doing even damage, and then I can draw as many squirrels as I need to get the wolf down. It's not ideal that we hang on to this wolf to play with. I'm just going to take the surrender. It's not ideal that we keep the Direwolf in our hand to play with. I only want it so that we can put its sigil onto the Mantis God. And everything else that you're playing here is essentially to slow down the opponent. So Cuckoo might honestly be a really nice choice. Put a broken egg. I mean, I think there's like a 10% chance that it's a random egg instead of a broken egg, in which case you have a raven or something you have to deal with. But then you just only have to deal with the 3 lanes that Mantis God's striking at and just put something in the other 2 lanes to keep them busy, like beehives and stuff. Now, the first couple trips here, you're going to want to put in a ringworm to get it to eat it, which luckily, we got very lucky, they ate it first try. The other side kind of strategy to this is if you make a couple trips to the fire pit and they still don't eat your ringworm, then you just have a really decent ringworm that's like 2 damage and 6 health or something. So it's honestly a really decent, cheap card. But it doesn't always come down to that, unfortunately. The best case scenario is that they eat it right away, and then you can immediately start buffing up your Mantis God, which makes things immediately easier, especially if you can buff, like, the health, because then you could just sit there all day and shred 3 lanes of characters. That wolf cub's gonna die, so I'm just gonna farm some squirrels while that mole's down there. We won't have to worry about the possum coming down. Wolf cub's out of here. This mole's gonna die, and this wolf cub's gonna come down and kill my Mantis God, which is so sad, but that's alright. I'm gonna put down the, keep drawing squirrels, because we're gonna need it to get down the dire wolf cub, because that's gonna be all that we have left to play with after this. But put this beehive in front of the possum, he'll give us both bees, because he only does 1 damage. We'll take both of those. And, oh, it's actually a flying wolf cub, so we got lucky. We keep our Mantis God. And I could actually take one of these now and put it here. And then next turn we can get the dire wolf down. And put down a bee and do extra damage. Two bees, look at that. That's gonna be some nice overkill. Not that we're really going for that, but it's nice. That's the other benefit, is once you get your Mantis God built up like that, you're gonna start doing crazy overkill damage. You're gonna start damaging stuff in the back lane, behind what's actually come down already. I'm gonna reroll. You really just want to try and... Oh wait, what did I take? I thought I hit reroll. What did I grab? Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. I thought I hit reroll. This is just the mirror one. I mean, it's got decent health, so I guess it's not too bad of a card to take. Now we can start buffing up our Mantis God. Hopefully we start with health, which we don't, but that's fine. Because really, this is ideally your only card that you're going to be playing. When you want to just draw, you don't want to have a lot of cards in your deck whatsoever, slowing you down. You want to have beehives, or skunks, or something with sharp quills to just keep the other 2 lanes or 3 lanes busy and draw your Mantis God as soon as possible and just keep everybody busy. Chip away. That's all you really want to do there. And I'm not gonna... I mean, I guess I could put this beehive down. Yeah, I'll do that, because hopefully I draw Mantis God next turn. We can still prevent one here. Which we didn't. But that's fine. I'm just going to put a bee here to kind of chip away. And then next turn, we can put this guy down and kill one of the wolves. It might actually come into handy. But I need to put something else down here. I gotta just throw down this ringworm and get rid of this beehive. As much as I don't want to, it's kind of a dead card now. Actually, that'll prevent that other wolf from coming down. It'll buy us one more draw. And our bee can keep chipping away. He's playing a lot of wolves, though. And this is only really gonna buy us time. I don't even know if it's worth it. Might be the best choice to... I mean, maybe I just draw a dire wolf right now, to be honest. get 2 to the board, can survive next attack. I think I'll do that. Because otherwise I think we lose this battle. Because it'd be a bit redundant to play this, because it would kill this wolf, and then the other one comes down and kills it, and then I still don't have a counter. Now we can do 2 damage to the board. And then I'll just kill time with a squirrel while we can. Because that's going to evolve, and I don't want to get too far behind. And now we're at a safe point where I can start building up for my Mantis God, which I don't even know if we're going to get anytime soon. Maybe I should just put the cuckoo here and build up. And like I say, I think this is... Yeah, I don't know what the chances on that. I think it's like maybe 10% chance or something to have this egg that spawns be an actual creature. But like 90% of the time, it's a broken egg, and it's just a free space to chip away with your cuckoo. That is a risk that you run, unfortunately. But we can also do this, and then once that raven egg evolves into a raven, then we'll start doing 3 damage and kill it, and then it won't do anything to the board. And I should probably just take this concession before I lose, honestly. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get carried away and lose a battle that he conceded on, because I didn't take it. And I guess I'm going to take something with bones, honestly. Just try and keep it as cheap as possible. It's also not a bad idea to come visit this altar right here as frequent as possible, so you can get rid of cards. Again, you don't want to have a lot of cards in your draw pile. The idea with this build is to buff Mantis God and put that down as soon as possible. So if you have lots of cards clogging up your inventory, it's not going to work out for you. I'm now going to put this double strike onto Mantis God, so it's even stronger. Don't forget it attacks for 3, so if we draw this first card, it's an instant win in 1 turn. I think I'm also gonna... I think I'm gonna draw a squirrel, just for the hell of it. Is this second boss? No, this is first boss, so we haven't yet to beat the first boss in this run today. I don't remember getting the smoke last time, though, if I'm honest. I don't think I got smoke last time. Do you only get it on certain bosses? Oh, it's because I had 1 life. I was gonna say. Yeah, it's because I only had 1 life last time. And actually, if we can get really lucky with a broken egg right here, we have lots of time. Sick. We have lots and lots of time to chip away at this mule. We've also trapped it in. And we don't have any worries. And I can even, well... I mean, yeah, we could do that. But I want to save my Mantis God in this case, because if we beat the first round, he's just going to kill it immediately and turn it to gold. So ideally, I want to do that and get the mule, and then save that for next round, and then just boom, put it down immediately and win. I don't really have anything else I can play, though, that's going to do damage. I may actually have to put it down, and then hope we get something good from the mule. Yeah, that's actually got to be the case. I have the coyote. I guess I could just kill time. But I also have this adder now that's going to cause problems. I'll put the smoke here just so we get the bones from it, and then we can put down the coyote on the pack mule. And then I could kill that adder with the tentacle thing. We're actually going to win this round with Cuckoo as long as we just keep it busy, but I do want to try and get the cards from that pack mule. So I'm going to put this guy down. I'm going to need 3 turns, though. Yeah, I should have just enough time. But I need to keep this wolf busy. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the squirrel because I'm pretty sure we have a backpack right, or we will have a backpack right after this, and I'm just gonna put it down there. I'll just put the ringworm there just so we get another bone. If we get something that has bones, it's one less thing we gotta worry about. And again, I'm just gonna keep it busy so we can get that pack mule. Because if we let the adder strike, then we're gonna need one more turn to win. Versus we just hit go right now, we're gonna get the pack mule and do the finisher. And then we're gonna lose all these cards. We're only gonna have one playable space, but that's alright, because that's all we need to put down our Mantis God. This is my least favorite boss. It's a bit tricky. And for some reason, I almost always forget about the gold nuggets that come down and take your best cards and your play space, which tends to be the thing that screws me over. But luckily I remembered this time. And that's an instant win. It's actually kind of disgusting. Again, there's a lot of setup that goes into it, so high risk, high reward. But we're in a decent spot right now. I have a bit more cards than I'm comfortable with. Ooh, especially with these choices. Though Magpie is not a horrible choice. We could put Hoarder on something cheap. And then just draw our Mantis God. If we don't get Mantis God, but we draw something with the Hoarder on it, then we could get that later. And I only see one fire pit on my right, so I'm going to go there. And I can still go over... We could also make a copy of Mantis God, which would increase our odds as well. I could try and go for another Cuckoo. Or another Coyote, or even the Skink wouldn't be a terrible idea. I think I'm just going to go Cuckoo, because it kind of goes with that idea of blocking off lanes. Hopefully we get health this time, because it's been a bit of a... it's been a struggle trying to keep this Mantis God alive. But we'll just keep buffing it. We're going to get a ton of overkill damage to the board. I really need HP next time, but then we'll be set. Because then it'll have 5. Because it buffs it for 2, plus you get to do it an extra time for free. And what do I want to do here? Probably a beehive. Yeah. And then next time, we really just need to get through this first run here. These elks are about to turn, though. So I think it's beneficial that we put this guy here. Kill that guy off. And then I think a bee, because this elk fawn's gonna turn. And then we'll have enough bones to get the coyote down. And luckily that elk fawn got trapped in there, or else we would have been in a bit of trouble. I can take 2. I have enough for my coyote. I can kill the porcupine, but then the coyote also dies. Decisions. I'm just gonna draw for my Mantis God, which unfortunately we didn't get. Is it better to just put the coyote here? I think it is, because it'll buy me more time ultimately. The porcupine isn't really bothering me that much, only doing 1. It's the elk. I can put it here, then I actually get to damage the board for like 2 turns, because that elk is gonna go to the east after that elk fawn dies, because it'll be gone. And then I can put... I'll wait on the bee, actually. Well, actually, no, I can't, because they're gonna do 3, so I do need to block 1. Oh, no, I'll be fine. Yeah, because I'll do 2, so we'll be back at the start. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll kill that elk fawn. Yeah. There's so much to think. It's very easy to get lost and 2 ahead of yourself. Alright, we do have the magpie now. Although I don't even know if it's worth playing it because, again, it's just going to kind of get caught. I mean, by the time we play it, we might as well just be able to draw the Mantis God. We also have 2 lives now, so it's not as imperative that we don't lose a match. I mean, we could take the fish hook and win that way, but I want to try and save that for when we're absolutely desperate, when we're down to our last life, you know? I mean, I'm still good here. I'm gonna lose my coyote, but they'll need to do 4 damage to the board. Man. I mean, either we could get very unlucky and draw a regular card. It's not the Mantis God, and then we don't have enough to put down Magpie. Or we draw a squirrel now. We put down the bee. We put down Magpie. We look for our Mantis God, and then we play our Mantis God. That's our best choice. Except I'm stupid! And I forgot that you only do all 3 lanes of attack if you're still alive, and I'm dumb. If I would have put that 1 lane over, I would have done 5 to the board, killed both the elk fonts. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm dumb, chat. I would win this game so much more if I wasn't stupid. Oh, brother. All of that thinking, I had it all locked down until I just blow it at the last second. Again, I played way too fast. I'm just gonna get a copy of Mantis God, because apparently I need a backup. It could change the sigil though, which would suck. Damn it. I don't wanna, well actually, I mean, a rabbit's not awful, but ooh, I don't want that vulture coming down. No siree. Magpie is really not a terrible choice. It's just better if I put it onto something cheaper. So much for that mole taking hits. Now we're easy living. As long as I actually pay attention. We also have an opportunity to get rid of a card up here. I want to fail this on purpose. I'm picking bones because I think all I have is the coyote. I want to fail this because I do not want extra cards in my deck. Not for this. I also never got my totem, did I? I could risk going for the totem, which I don't think is super important because it's pretty strong by itself. I think more importantly, I get rid of a card. Get rid of this ringworm or something that's taking up space. The other cards have kind of been saving me. Get rid of that guy. Free up a spot. We also start with a bone, so coyote's not a bad choice anymore. Not as bad anyway. Let's prevent this elk fawn from coming down because I don't want to deal with it later. It might even be a higher percentage. It might be like a 25% chance that that egg is different. I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna draw one because I have the time. And then we'll do the same thing as before. Though it might be better to just place it... Might be better to place it, here and only do 2 lanes. Because if I do it here, well, it won't matter. I still win. It really won't matter. Yeah, it's all good. But yes, if that wasn't enough to win, it would have been smarter to put it in the left lane. As much as that... as much as I absolutely can't stand that. We're also stuck with a pelt for nothing now, which is a bit annoying. I'm gonna take the knife. No, I didn't mean to buy that, damn it. Now I have 2. Jeez. That sucks. What could I get rid of? Corpse maggots, maybe? I mean... Beehive, maybe? On a cuckoo? But no, that doesn't make sense. Oh, magpie, right. Yeah, magpie. Let's do that. I'm never gonna worry about the totem. If I have to make a mandatory stop there, then it'll be a good one, but I don't think it's worth going out of my way for. Put Magpie's Eye on something cheaper. Like ideally a beehive or one of the cuckoos. And then maybe I could just combine these cuckoos, although I kind of like having 2. But I think it's a pretty good chance that we pull either the cuckoo that has the Magpie's Eye enchantment or the Mantis God. Could also combine the Mantis Gods. Maybe I should do that. Kind of defeats the point of what I was going for, though. I think well, I could get rid of this pelt, too. Nah, I'm going all in. Going all in. Let's do it. Going all in. 10 and 2, baby. Sounds like I can't seem to get any damn HP from the fire pit. Second boss battle. I think this one is the hardest, but I don't mind it as much. I just can't stand the first one. Well, they're out of order in this mod, but I can't stand the Prospector. Let's put a cuckoo down there. Yeet that strange frog up out of here. And then Mantis God actually does bogus. This is like the one counter for this. I guess I'll grab him though, because yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else. Good news is I could chip away with Cuckoo. I'll take him, I guess, so I have him, but ideally I want to wait on that. I'm gonna need to get some bees out. I could always put Mantis God in the corner. The other nice thing about bifurcated strike and trifurcated strike is that you don't die from the traps. You only die if you're directly across from it. Whatever's in that space dies. So I could still play it right now and be pretty much fine. I could also put it where the egg is, but it'll only win us this round. I think instead we just put Coyote there preemptively to kind of set up. And then we put this guy down here. And we did overkill on the other strange frogs. We don't even have a trap in that lane. Which is really nice. And it should go away now anyways. We don't even have to deal with it. And I still get to trade 2 pelts. And I'm just going to trade the 2 that are in that back right lane. So those are the only 2 that my Mantis God can't reach. We really don't even need them. I mean, honestly. Sure. Why not? I didn't have bones for that. That's all good. Oh, a double strike rabbit? Hell yeah. Mantis God just shreds through everything. I also love the attention to detail when other creatures get a tail. They get Skink's tail. They actually have like lore accurate absences instead of tails. Like the mantis has like a mantis leg, which is pretty cool. And kind of accurate for an insect, honestly. They lose legs all the time. I guess I'll take another cuckoo. I really don't want all these damn cuckoos, but whatever. I also really like to pick common cards only when I'm doing the Mantis strat, because I do think it provides more consistency for your build. I mean, I really didn't want 2 pelts. And the thing is, you have to trade for as many pelts as you have. The other thing is, if you have like let's say you have like 10 gold pelts, which yes, I've had before. Then you can't even just buy the 3 rare cards and then call it a day. Like, they force you to then take, you know, common cards with sigils, and then they make you use all of them, and then you're trading them for less value, and it's kind of just annoying at that point. I guess just give me freaking Mantis, and I don't even want any of this. I guess a Sparrow. Sure. So many cards now. Oh, and I was full, so now I got a pack rat. Jesus. Oh my gosh, I have so many cards now. This is no good. I definitely don't want to see the Trapper again. So I guess we'll go here. It's getting a little messy. Luckily we got Mantis on the deal. Let's go. We're gonna do so much overkill damage just from this. That's like 40 damage. That's crazy. 40 damage. OP. I'll take another beehive. That works. And here we go. Now, do we get the head? Do we get the head? Damn it. We need insect. I'm just going to take another head just to minimize it here. I mean, it's not terrible for my magpies and stuff. We could always try and go back. What I really need to do, though, is get rid of some of these. We could put Bifurcated Strike on like a beehive, so at least the bees do double. Or maybe cuckoos or something. Which I want to say, if you have Bifurcated Strike actually ingrained onto a card, and then your totem also has it, that you just attack 4 times. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Though I'm not positive. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of these cards. We need to clean up a bit. I also have this stupid pack rat now clogging up my inventory. And we pulled 2 out of my 3 cuckoos, and of course we didn't get the one that has the magpie's eye, but that's fine, I suppose. I really don't want this rattler coming down, so it's kind of defeats the point to have bifurcated strike on it, but at least it's something I can use versus the elks that I have none of. It was the logical thing, but now I feel obligated to play all these sparrows, even though I don't want to. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Please don't get a... Okay. Oh, a Gek. Look at that. Gek is a really freaking OP card, too, with it being free, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. Especially if you have 2 and you combine them, each with different sigils. Oh, you could make a freaking legendary Gek card, let me tell you. We're also going to kill that rattler, and it's going to come on down and ruin my day. So I need to ideally... Well, we're good with the eggs. The eggs will be fine. I just need to have something here to block for when that comes down, so I'm going to have to put this sparrow down here. Well, I could do that, and then we would do overkill and kill the adder behind it, but then we just don't have anything after, so that's what it is. That adder's only doing 1 to the board, which we're matching at this point. Really just buying time. I'll swap this guy out. We're just trading hits with the adder right now. Get a couple bees on the side. I can start putting them over there. We're just chipping away at this point until we get something else. I think it's even better to not save this coyote and just keep this stalemate, because it's letting us draw more cards since I have so many. I could even get rid of these pliers and switch them out for something. Just put the pack rat down, call it a day. I'm going to put down the coyote now. Get rid of these 2 in this lane, and the next turn will do damage to the board. Still trading for 1 with the cuckoo and the Gek. Now we have corpse maggots. Put that guy down. I think we win right here anyway. Yeah. It's getting messy though. Like, I really need to get rid of some of these. And here comes another card that we don't want. Just take the bones, because it's cheaper considering I don't have anything that I'm trying to play that costs bones. Plus I have another opportunity to just kill a card coming up. Just get rid of this pack rat for 2, man. It's gonna be the thing that kills me. Just put it on a beehive. Call it a day. It's really not bad, because then you get a squirrel and an item for free every time you play it. If you play it right. And I really don't think we're at the point where we need to go to the campfire anymore. As nice as it is to just keep going now that I have this combined and it's 2, we still run the risk that we're going to get damage again instead of HP, and then it's going to be redundant to go. We have so many teeth. And yeah, I'm just gonna go straight away to killing a card. Probably should have taken that possum for 2, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't. Just take cockroach, I guess. What are we killing? I mean, gosh, we have so many options. I suppose we'll just kill this bat, because I have enough things that, well, do I want to do that, or I think we'd just kill the cockroach we just got. Because I have enough things that cost bones, and at least my birds are linked with the totem. Then I can combine something here. Get rid of another one. Out a duplicate. I think we just do the beehives. The cuckoos at least tend to buy me more time, especially if I go against all air or birds or something. The beehive isn't going to help as much. So I'd rather have double cuckoos, because at least I can block off a lane for a bit. Alright. This is the last battle before the boss. The big boss. I think I'm just gonna let this one go, to be honest. We can also kill a great white, by the way, now that we have double strike. Whatever card we take here is gonna get taken, so I want to... Well, whatever last card we play is gonna get taken, so I want to put the smoke here. That way the great white kills it, because the raven can't kill it. And then we put a squirrel here where the raven is. I'm not going to do any damage, but we won't take any either besides the 2 that we can live on. Right? No? I'm dumb? Guys, I'm dumb. God! Why am I playing so fast? So close to the end. That was it. Oh, I had so much to work with. I had a fishhook, I had a knife. I had so much to work with. Why am I dumb, guys? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna take an intermission so I can pee and cry and scold myself. Alright, chat. Here comes the point where a fed up me just tries to speed run. Oh my god, I can't believe I threw. Can't believe I threw. Mailworm, beehive, sure. Some throwaway cards, why not? We'll try to go for bugs. Bugs, sick. Mealworm is actually a really good choice for this. We just need to lose 2 cards to get there, and unfortunately, they're all playing air. But you know, we could do this for now. And then we just need to lose another card. I think we get a bone on the Grandford dies, I'm not 100% sure. Now we can put that guy down. Now we can sacrifice. Bonk. Now we have 3 health. That's actually really nice. And something we couldn't afford before. Now we can take at least 1 hit, most likely, before we die. Fire pit. Get rid of one of these freaking worms. Ugh, this thing again. Eat my worms. Damn it. That's fine. I'm gonna go try the other one next time we go. Because at the end of the day, if we go next time and it kills one, then I'm still stuck with a worm. So I'd rather be the one that's 2-1 than 0-1. Good beehive right here. And once again, we have 3. Very clean, very clean. Mantis God's also really good at handling that as well. The burrower. Ringworm, Mantis God handles burrower very well. Another fire pit. Beautiful. Porcupine, one of the best 1-blood cards, in my opinion. Porcupine, skunk, beehive, all great counters. Eat my worms, damn it. Kill it. Oh my lord, 0-5. What are we gonna do with that? Got another one. We need to use a card here, or else we're gonna get stuck with a we're gonna get stuck with a pack rat next turn if we don't do that, because we'll have full up items and he'll give you a ringworm by default. If he's going to keep playing all air stuff, it's going to get really annoying because we have all these beehives and stuff and porcupines that's supposed to help us out, and he keeps playing air, so the beehive is useless. Guess I could always get a bullfrog and put anti-air on it, but that's not very helpful. That magpie's eye going to be very helpful later. Eat my worms, damn it! Honestly, I don't even care about the one that's 5. I'd rather you take that. And then if not, then it's a really nice buff card. Eat it! Thank you. You only have so many campfire visits, man. You waste like all of them just trying to get the auto aim and then the auto reload. Jesus, I can't speak. Then you get like 1 or maybe 2 to actually buff the card you're looking for. Last time we got lucky and we got it first try. Alright, we have enough for that now. My Mantis God isn't strong enough yet, though, to take on all the sharks. I can't really finish this round and have one across from him, so I have to be strategic. I have to close it out with other things. Even the mealworm won't help me. We have to be most careful. The only thing that we would have been able to do is have squirrels in the front row like this and kill the sharks in the back via overkill, but we don't have enough to do that. We only do the 1 damage. This is going to be a slow and painful round, and if he plays another Kingfisher over there, it'll be a stalemate. Don't even know that I have another card to do damage besides Mantis God, but if we play him now, we lose, because he'll play a bait bucket in front of us, so then Insta turns into a shark, kills my Mantis God, and then that's it. So to be extra careful, like. Once again, my beehives are doing nada for me. Slow and painful, just how we like it. Alright, we're finally gonna win this one. Or no, 1 more turn. Jesus. Oh no, yeah, I'm wrong, okay. And now that we don't have a default bait bucket across from a Mantis God, now we can play it. Though, I still need to be a bit careful. And unfortunately, Porcupine isn't gonna kill that bait bucket across from it either. The only thing I could do is play beehives. You know, if it were to come out, but I don't even think I have anything that does 3 that could survive 1 shot. Except for that, but it's already down. So I need to get rid of this Porcupine ideally, so I don't have 2 sharks to deal with. And maybe we even just, I think, to be honest, we just put Mantis God in the corner. That way we don't have to deal with it. Then we put our other ringworm here. And then next turn when he puts something down, we just, or when he goes to take it, which I guess he only does in the first round, so never mind. I think he only plays bait buckets, actually. That's fine, that works. Alright, GG's. See, this game, like, messes with my head because I have rounds, like last round, where I do really well, I have an awesome strat, I'm set, and then I fumble it at the last second. And then for rounds and rounds after that, I'll be totally fine, but overthink the slightest, smallest thing because now I'm overthinking everything and nervous about it because I blew it in the last round before. It's so easy to get too comfortable and be like, yeah, I'm good, and just hit the bell and finish up, and then you watch it in horror as you overlooked the most obvious, simple thing that completely just ruined your run. Do I have anything I could get rid of? Maybe Burrower on Beehive would be nice, actually. I could do that. Not really anything I'm super interested in getting on the right. Guess I'll just take the Coyote. Even though it does have less health, it does do more for me. Maybe I can combine Beehives later with the Mushroom Lads. That might be nice. Do we throw a pronghorn down just for giggles, or I'm sorry, a porcupine just for giggles to deal with this pronghorn, or what? I think could be nice. I'm thinking now we'd put down our Beehive. Even though it's not the one we just enchanted. Could be a pretty nasty ringworm, honestly. I'm gonna do it. Just because I don't have much else to play yet. And that's the one that we wanted. We'll kill that. We're gonna take 2 damage. Actually, no, that's gonna change. So that's gonna be 3 damage to the board, which I could just barely afford. That'll move over. That'll give me 1 B. And I could try and put this other one down. I'll get 2 Bs from that because the elk's gonna kill the stump right here. It's actually a shame that that ringworm took 1 hit last time, because otherwise it could have survived 1 hit from the elk. Now it'll be killed. We'll chip away at it a bit, but it's not exactly what we were going for. We couldn't get this fawn out of here, which is nice. Do 1 overkill to the stoat behind, and then 1 B. Beehive will cover. Coyote's dead. I really could use my Mantis God, and of course it's the very last possible card. But you know, we can kill this elk though. Voila. And we don't really need to play the other bees yet. We don't need a blocker. It's not so important. We'll kill that thing, we'll put this guy down. Okay, Mantis God down, and now we can play our other bee. Beautiful. Ravishing play. Yeah, now you surrender when all your freaking cards are dead. Wimp. Give me my 1 tooth. I earned it, damn it. Oh. And I think I'm stuck with a frickin' thing here. Warren's whatever. Yep, I'm stuck with a damn pack rat. Oh my lord. What a shame. Just freaking give it to me. Stupid, I can't stand the pack rat, man. My least favorite card in the whole damn game, just because it's so inconvenient. That's the only reason I don't do the pack can hold 1 less item, even though I don't use items like that. Just so I have a backup, so I don't have to freaking take all these damn pack rats. It's definitely a strat, but like, I don't know. Not for me. Could honestly just kill that wolf pup right now. Right here, right now. Then use a beehive on the porcupine. And he's gonna be there for a while anyway. It's just imperative we put Mantis God here, as opposed to under the rabbit. That way he doesn't die immediately from the porcupine. And I think since we have one more turn, we just block that Wolfie. It's also gonna be our last turn for Mantis God, unless I could do something here that's gonna change its mind, which I don't think I can. Oh, actually, a coyote, the perfect draw. That just saved my Mantis God's life. Actually. For once, we got the perfect draw. The one card that saved us. Sick. See, now that we finally got the thing to eat our card, our worm, now we're not getting any frickin' bonfires at all. Oh, of course, there it is. On the side that I didn't go, that I couldn't see till after I went here. Awesome. Sure, I guess we could do that. Then at least my Mantis God can't die, but it also can't defend and take hits either. And that Stinky's gonna be a huge, huge problem because we're only doing 1 damage. Just give me a squirrel. Give me a pack rat. Get rid of this porcupine. Actually, I think we get rid of the wolf pup. It's a bigger threat. Flying ant here is decent, but I have to wait a turn. That wolf is going to be a huge problem. Could put the Warren down. Block 2 hits from that guy. Get a rabbit. And I guess we'll just put the flying ant down because I'm going to need all the chip away I can get. This wolf is going to really hurt. I don't even know if I have anything that can counter it. Because Mantis God isn't going to do any damage. It only has to be directly across from us to affect this, but still hurts. I could kill that wolf with this porcupine, which I think I'm gonna do. And just leave the other porcupine to even out with my flying ant. Wait a second. Hold up. Oh my god, I'm dumb. My porcupine didn't do damage because of the frickin' Stinky sigil. Oh my god. I think we just call this one and lose lose a life. Jeez, man. What a shame. Well, actually, yeah, I'll be fine if I do this. Oh, except I don't have anything for my... Did I draw yet? No, I didn't. So I'm dead anyway. Every time I think I have a win. I was like, if I do flying ant right there, then my Mantis God, I win. But I don't have a freaking squirrel, dude. Oh my lord. Just give me the L, man. Jesus, I can't... Just give me the L. Oh, brother. That was my only shot. Oh, dude. Maybe I can save it with this. I doubt it, though. Yeah, that wolf cub has Stinky. Although that mole will be there. That might actually help, except that alpha wolf would then come down and kill me via mole. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because I have underwater. Yeah, let's do that. gonna slow roll this guy. We'll put him here, that way we don't suffer the effects of Stinky, we still get the kill. Alpha Wolf comes down, Mole's gonna do damage, except we won't die because we're gonna go underwater. I don't know how we freaking saved this game, but we're lucky. That's all I got to say. Oh yeah, yeah, you can't sacrifice the stump, that's right. That's fine. That still works. I don't know how we saved that one, but thank you. Good grief. Also kind of wasted those pliers, but it's fine. That way we don't get stuck with another pack rat on accident later. I can also get rid of a card right here. Which I would probably just burn the pack rat, to be honest. We'll fail this on purpose, if we can. Sometimes it's not always possible. 4 attack power combined. We could do it, but we'd have to draw 2 2s, which is pretty unlikely. What was the other one? Sigils? Yeah, we got a better shot of that. This is our best chance to lose. And Flying Ant doesn't count as one, so... Wait, what? It does? It technically doesn't have damage. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, brother. Well, actually, well, that could be a strat. We could just take the goat, immediately sacrifice it. Well, that's a pretty nasty wolf cub right there, to be honest. That's pretty nasty. Oh, and Bone Digger is pretty awesome too. I don't need the bones though. I'll just take this wolf cub. Forget it. We'll have something else. Get rid of this pack rat because it's expensive. Take an item. This will be the second boss battle. Hourglass is almost the best, arguably the best item in the game. One of, for sure. Knocking out the 2 hardest bosses first. I like it. We'll just put down the Warren, sure. Basically get to play it for free. Although that's supposed to be a coyote, which is kind of some BS, but it's alright. It's Kaycee's mod. And I also have harder opponents, so we're gonna get that, because I have double harder opponents on. I don't even know what I want to draw. I guess I'll just, since I have a rabbit and smoke, I'll just do that. Then I can burn one on the wolf cub. Play the coyote. We'll immediately replace the bones that we're going to use for that. Kill this wolf. Just because I don't want to get too carried away and lose track of that. We're also still going to get 1 hit on the pack mule. Also got that wolf cub we could start getting ready. Though I think I want to save it along with my Mantis God because it's going to get difficult without him. My 2 heavy hitters. Good news is that pack mule's kind of stuck in place. Bad news is it's going to take 2 turns to get rid of it. I think we just play this ringworm. I can live without that. Wolf will kill that boulder, so that's 1 less spot I have to worry about being blocked. And I still need 2 hits to kill. Damn, that's unfortunate. And then he's going to hit the board for 3, so I'm going to be right back where I was. I think maybe I just play the rabbit, actually. All I need is to kill time. I don't want to kill the wolf, because then I have a card stuck there, and then I lose a 3rd space once he turns it to gold. This way I block the hit, while still buying 1 more turn to damage the board. Yeah, that was the best play. I have lots of cards to choose from. I need to start drawing squirrels from now on. I already have everything I could need. Bad news is I don't have either of my middle spaces for my Mantis God. And that wolf is still there. Good news is... Oh, actually, this is a terrible... Waterborne is a terrible choice for bugs, because I forgot about the beehives, so they won't even get hit. Oh, jeez. I can throw that bat down just to get some damage to the board, though I don't know if it's worth it. I think I need to get this wolf cub down over here, where it has time to evolve. And then throw a bat over here just to chip away. It'll also block. The next turn, as long as nothing's there, I should win. And then we could throw Mantis God down in our middle space now, just extra chip away. And... I mean, I don't have anything that's going to make a difference, so it don't matter. Sure, why not? Very nice. 2 bosses down, 2 to go. I'm determined to win this one. What you got for me? Another porcupine. I'll take it because it's cheap. Good time buyer. Ooh, we can get rid of another card. Sick. Definitely don't want another pack rat. Let's go and do that. I also would like to fail this challenge if we can. We accidentally passed the last one. Power, bones. I don't think I have much bones. I have exactly 2 bone cards, which would pass. I feel confident that I won't draw them both. Okay. Oh my god, we drew the coyote. I was gonna say. I would have been so annoyed. Alright, what are we getting rid of? I don't know yet. Guess we get rid of this thing. It's like the odd one out. Same cost as everything else. I don't have anything for 2 anymore, but it's the most random thing I have. I love when the coins just stay up in the corner like that. That's so funny. They just fall down and they actually have bounce physics and they just stand on their side. It's pretty rare that happens, actually. Depends on how many coins you have, too, and how they fall. Pretty neat, though. I do like that attention to detail and that random chance. Alpha Wolf and an Elk Fawn. Ain't making it easy on me, huh? I'm just gonna throw my bad boy wolf over here in the corner. Give him time to be nurtured. Grow into a beast. I probably should have put that there. But alas, we have Mantis God, no worries. And we will have killed both of those guys before they can do anything to us. No damage to the board from our Mantis God, but our wolf is going to come in with the heavy hits. Flying Ant also contributing 1. Now our Mantis God's Deaderson. We're going to take... Oh, no, it's not. I keep forgetting about Waterborne. Just leave it, honestly. Just leave it. We're kind of tying right now, though. We need one more little oomph. Do I have pliers? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I have really strong items, but pliers would really be all I need right now. We are chipping away with the elks, which is kind of nice, but it's not exactly what we needed. I'll just put this beehive here. No, there's no point. Whatever. I keep forgetting the beehive is useless as well. That didn't matter anyway. That's good. Finally, we have another fire pit. 12 years later. Be nice if we got damage since we have Waterborne. Watch, now I'll finally freaking get health. I would also like to lose this one. Please don't give me two of the only bone cards I have. Oh my god, you almost did. Ugh. That's wild. Hey. This is the first time I've been here since they killed my worm. Jeez, man. And at least it did give me damage. Okay, that's good. It would have been so redundant to get HP when I have the waterborne sigil. And then we can switch that out, too. Ooh, tough crowd on this one. We'll get it first try, though, don't matter. That would have been a tough one once they came down, because they both have a ton of HP. Yeah, this is map 3, so we gotta be careful here. This is what got us last time. He's giving me a lot of these rare cards. And it's drawn Coyote all 3 times. Jeez, man. Another fire pit coming up at the end, too. You shall paint me a mantis god. And make it stronger, please. Give it a sigil. I don't know if it does unless you already have one. Nope. That's fine. Exactly the same. I'll take it. I like it. Jesus. Okay. 2 bones to start. Boon of bonies. Boon of bony boys. Put this wolf cub right here. Because no matter which one comes over, I'll be able to take one of them out. Also gonna make him stinky. So when that one comes down, it's only gonna do 1, and guess what? He lives. Kill this other feller right here. Bonk. What do I have? What'll it be? This is not great, but you know. By the way, I'm pretty sure if we use the hourglass and make him skip a turn, his cards that would evolve don't evolve. They take an extra turn to evolve. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh, that's what you have, the Wolverine sigil. That's not awesome. Bloodlust. That is not awesome at all. Well, you know what it's time for. You know what it's time for. That's right. Get these suckers out of here. And I should have put Warren down first. That was a misplay. Because now he's going to do 5 damage to my board. I know he's doing it next time, but I needed to get that ant down. At least we're going to kill that one now. Then we have Raven Eggs, which we'll be able to get rid of before then. And then that other elk's going to come down as well. Just put the Warren down here. And then we'll continue our flying ant strat. We should be fine. Since we got that buff, otherwise we would have been screwed. Oh yeah, we're fine right there. That's always the last thing I consider. How many points do I need to win? That should probably be the first before I waste so much time. Oh my goodness, dude, this is the 4th one! And I guarantee you it's gonna give me a coyote again. It's gonna give me one of only two of only 2 bone cards I got. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. I've never seen it offer that many tunnels or whatever you want to call it. Alright. Mantis God getting stronger. Once more. Boom. Now the question is, which will we pull? What else are we getting rid of? I want to keep the mealworm. Let's get rid of... Honestly, well, no. The porcupines aren't even doing anything for me, which is why I kind of want to get rid of them, but it's also redundant again to put it on anything. Flying ant's like my only backup. Guess I'll just put the warren on something else. Maybe mealworm, I guess. Well, actually, hold up. Now, I don't have anything. Well, yeah. I could put the... Hold up. No, because I like that it's cheap and only costs 2 bones. Yeah, let's just put the warren on something. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let's just put the warren on something. Let's put it on mealworm, I guess. Alright, here we go. Boss 3 of 4. Made it through all the maps. Final choices have been made. Sick. And we start with 2 bones, too. Huge. Get countered, son. And we won't lose our Mantis God either, I don't believe. No, we will. But that's fine. We've got plenty to work with. That's totally fine. Well, what do I have in my hand? I need 1 turn for Wolf Cub to grow. I don't want to deal with... I don't want to deal with the Great White. I don't want to deal with the Dire Wolf, and I... Yeah. That should do whatever is across from it, I believe. Honestly, I could just put down this direwolf myself. Does it do 3? Or 2? Yeah, only 2. Okay. I could get rid of the Rattler. And I could kind of trade with the Bat over there. Then I only have 2 lanes to worry about. Nothing I put down is really gonna make that large of an impact. Though this should do 0 if I leave that blank, unless that's just permanent now. Which is kind of BS if that is the case. I could also take the elk. Because that's gonna evolve. I want to do that. And then trade. And I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Oh, what? I don't get to evolve? That's some booty. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Right. I was thinking, because it was already on the board, that it would go my first turn, but that's fine. That's good. Now we have an open path. I think I still lose that fight with that other moose buck, though. Because that would be 4, and then 2. Yeah. I think now's my time. Now's my opportunity to put down this wolf cub. Doesn't have an opportunity to put the tail down over there. Wonder what even spawned. It'd probably just do a tentacle. Another tentacle. We're gonna lose this wolf though. I mean, we're fine, but bell tentacle tail. Alright, I'm getting nervous. I kind of just want him to skip a turn. I'm getting nervous. I feel like I'm losing this. I also don't recall him ever putting more cards down. Has he put more cards down? I feel like he has. Maybe he hasn't. I mean, I could put down a beehive, but sure. I feel like I've been killing cards like left and right. And why is that air? And when was that? Oh, it's not. Again, I forget. Okay, so that's redundant. Just put down frickin' anything. Anything at this point. That'll kill all that, which will be nice. That'll die. Good grief. God, this was so nerve-wracking. I feel like I almost lost this one still. Ugh. Alright, final boss. Sure, give me the friggin' coyote. We've done a lot better job this time, or at least I feel like we've had better luck of how many cards we've drawn. And it helped that we had like 4 of the statue things. We had like 13 or 14 cards at this point last time, and now we have 10 or 12. Yeah, no, we had like 15 cards then. I think I want to replenish my items. I kind of want to change the waterborne as well, but I think if we have 3 items, we'll be fine. Let's just make them skip 2 turns, maybe. I think skip 2 turns will be nice. I think that's huge. The dial twist isn't always as beneficial as it seems. Alright, showtime, y'all. Final dance. This first round always seems to be the hardest to me, in my opinion. Because it's so hard to set up, because everything's constantly changing. I think we go block out Mr. Mole Man. Prevent the amalgam from coming down. And maybe even chip away. Are you gonna kill all my stuff right here immediately? Oh, shit. Actually, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because that's gonna do air. Oh my god, mole man. No. I always do this to myself. Oh my god. Oh, I always do this to myself. Every time. Oh, shit. I'm short so much, too. God. Oh, I should have did that last time, and I'd have been fine. Dude. Oh, God. Oh, this doesn't even help me. I can't even play. I need to do this again just to even have a shot. Oh my god, I think I frickin' threw this game, dude. Because I'm so dumb and forgot about Mole Man. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Dude, I lost. I lost, right? Yeah, I just lost. Oh my god, what is my problem? Dude, what is my problem? Well, if I've earned any trophy in gaming this year, it's King of Throwing a perfectly winnable game at the last second every time. I'm gonna go scream into a pillow, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next stream, either Until Dawn or more Halloween DBD, whichever one comes next. I'm not sure which it'll be yet. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna do a lot of self-reflection, and I'll come back and think about the 311 misplays, 309 of which I've made in this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Good day, everybody. Toxic's out.